everybody, this is Shelly, and I'm going to do my January TBR for you, so stay tuned. Alright, so I have only picked out a couple of books for this TBR because I did so well in December because of having time off, and I don't think I'm going to have as much time off in January. So I'm not going to make my list like super huge. So I have 6 books picked out, and then I have my little TBR jar that I made, and I may pick a couple out of here. So let's go ahead and start with review books. I have 3 that I'm going to try to get read, and I don't have any Kindle books on here. The Kindle books are kind of ones that I pick up whenever, like, I carry my Kindle in my purse and I just pick it up if I don't have another book and I start something. So I won't put any Kindle books on here. I'm going to put a Kindle book on here. The first one I'm going to do is I have Eleanor and Park on Kindle, and I'm going to start that. That's going to be my first book of the year. I ordered attachments, but it's not here yet. So that one may be on there pretty quickly too. But yes, so Eleanor and Park, I'll put a picture up here. I do have on Kindle. That's going to be my first book of the year. Then let's do review books. I have this Bloodstone by Gillian Phillip, and this is a review book. I read the first one, Firebrand, and it was really good. And this is a fantasy series, an adult fantasy series. So if you haven't read it, it's a really good series. Rebel Angels, that's what it's called. And then these 2 I am going to read. They're review books, and this is the first one, Cold City by F. Paul Wilson. This one's not for review, but it's the first in the series, so I'm going to read this one first. There we go. And then the second one in that series, this one is the one that I got for review, and I do need to get it read, and that is Dark City by F. Paul Wilson, and this is the second book in the Repairman Jack the Early Years series. So I think I can probably get through these fairly quickly, so we'll see. Then this one is, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that this is one of my favorite books of all time. And I just got this beautiful hardbound 20th anniversary edition. And so it's been 4 or 5 years since I've read this last, and so I am going to read this in January. I love this book. If you have not read this series, it is so good. Even if this is the only book of the series that you ever read, it is so worth it. And you probably know from watching my other videos that Starz is in the process of filming a series for this. And I believe it comes out this spring. So if you want to know what that's all about before you start watching the show, pick this up. It's awesome. You won't regret it. And then I've seen this on several, and I bought this because of booktubers. And so I just watched Reagan's Cruise Projects, Best Books of 2013, and this was on there, and I've been wanting to read it. So actually, okay, More Than This by Patrick Ness. The color's really wonky in here today. But this one's a standalone, and it's really weird because I picked up this one, and then the other one I picked up of ones that I chose on my own was also Patrick Ness, The Knife of Never Letting Go, and this one is the first in the Chaos Walking trilogy. And so these look really long, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. It's kind of an odd size. I got these. I believe these are the British covers. I don't know. It came from Britain. Anyways, so this one. So that's what I chose for myself, and then I made this it's probably a month ago, after I did my last TBR. And so this has none of the books that I got in December in it, but it has, and it doesn't have all the books because I have a lot of series where I haven't read any in the series. So if it has like the first book in the series. So I'm going to pick, how many do I have? 2, 4, 6. I'm going to pick 3 out of here, and we'll see. So let's see what the first one is. Let's see if I can show you. Walking Dead 1. So that one is, let me see if I can grab it. Should be right behind me. There it is. that one is this, Walking Dead, Rise of the Governor, and I got the second book just in my last book haul. So, okay, I'm adding that one to my pile. Let's do another one. Let's see. I figured this would be the best way because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to read that, I don't want to read that. But I figured if I pulled them on camera and put them in a video, then that would be the best way to make sure that I get them read. Okay, the second one is House of the Scorpion by Nancy Farmer, and I actually almost pulled that one to put it on my list. I have to find it though. I don't know. I have everything's kind of like stacked up. There it is. So that is this one. Nancy Farmer, House of the Scorpion. Okay, so let's go. Number 3. I should have my kids do this for me. They think it's fun. But I don't know if they want to be on camera. Okay. Woo, yay. Alright, so the third one is Ruby Red. And I also that's really weird. My last book haul, I got 2 of the second books in these series. So Ruby Red, I don't know where it's at. Where is it? All the way down on the bottom. Alright, so that one is that. So, okay, all 3 of those are ones that I probably would have picked on my own. Actually, these 2 definitely would have picked on my own. This one maybe would have taken me a little bit longer. But anyway, so that is what I'm going to be reading in January. So if you want me to do reviews on any of these, leave a little comment down below. If you have read any of these and you enjoyed them, then leave me a comment, let me know, and I will update you at the end of January. Thanks for watching.